Whoa. Oh, I forgot. I was doing my thumbnail. Hang on, let's get that off the screen. Hello, Spurs fans. Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well out there. It is a lovely day here in Sydney. It is 5 p.m. on the dot on, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Some people call that hump day, but your mere calendar days mean nothing to me. The 21st of August. I'd like to start the stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming on this beautiful day today, the Wallamedical people of the Darug Nation, Ingani Warramee. I'd like to pay my respects to your elders past, present and emerging. Recognise that still bugger all's been done about this whole treaty thing. I don't know, man. It's taken a while, isn't it? It's taken a while. I'd like to extend my welcome to mobs and people all around the world. Recognise there always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I hope you're all well. I'm going to come to the chat in a minute because we've had our first weekend of Premier League fixtures, so we've got to give it its due respect. Well, here we are, back in the 70s, Football Daily, and you know what time it is. After all the matches have been played, it's time to hand over and find out what the classified results of just the First Division are this week. League Division 1. Leicester 1. Tottenham Hotspur 1. Chelsea 0. Manchester City
2.
Arsenal
2.
Wolverhampton Wanderers
0.
Everton
0.
Brighton and Hove Albion
3.
Newcastle United
1.
Southampton
0.
Nottingham Forest 1. Bournemouth 1. West Ham United
1.
Aston Villa
2.
Brentford
2.
Crystal Palace
1.
Manchester United
1.
Fulham
0.
Ipswich Town
0.
Liverpool
2.
Dividends are good. 2 score draws this week. 2 score draws. And you might notice I like to keep it silly on this channel, which is a rare thing because I'm looking around. I don't know. You'd think we lost 10-0 on the weekend, folks. We didn't even bloody lose the game against Leicester City and we played all right. Look, hey, I'm disappointed we didn't win the game, of course. But bloody hell, some of the crap I'm hearing in the Spursosphere, backed up by so-called statistics, which are a load of old arse. I saw Jacob on United Spurs of America had a rant on it this morning. I watched some of his rant. I concur. It's the problem with statistics. People get bogged down into, one, they become fixated on it. Like, oh, where's our clean sheets? Oh, why aren't we keeping clean? Who gives a shit about clean sheets? In fact, Jacob, in his analysis, showed that I think it was Liverpool had only got 2 more clean sheets, or Manchester City had only got 2 more clean sheets in the last X number of games. It don't matter. It really don't matter. This is the bee I had in my bonnet when everyone was saying, not everyone, some people saying, oh, we need a set piece coach. We're always conceding goals from set pieces. Compared to what? Are we the worst? Are we, is it something that other teams don't have a problem with? And it's just little old Tottenham Hotspur that concede from corners and free kicks? No, it's bloody everyone. That's the point in having a corner or a free kick. It gives a team a tangible advantage. So you're probably going to get the odd goal from them. Otherwise, they wouldn't bother having them in the bloody game in the first place. So today, I just called my stream simply, "Come on, you Spurs," because that's what it's all about for me. It's football's entertainment, man. Football's entertainment. Whenever people watch this, I want to be entertained a bit. You know, of course, when we lose, I'm going to be a bit down. I'm going to be a bit grumpy. But, you know, I still have hope. I still think Ange Postecoglou is the best coach for Tottenham Hotspur, that's for sure. And I think we're going to do better than last year. That's it. How can we be worse than last year? I mean, we were pretty good last year, but we've had a bit of turnover. We've had some bums go out the door. We've had some striking athletic legs come in the door. We're going to be better. All this. I'm hearing so much crap from people. Ange being found out by Steve Cooper. How's he been found out by Steve Cooper? What an old arse that is. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. If Ange had absolutely 100% been found out, he wouldn't have a job. He wouldn't have a job. He wouldn't have lasted, you know, since 1998 or whenever he started coaching. It's preposterous. So, yeah, disappointed. Disappointed about the result on the weekend, but it's not the end of the world, folks, and I have hope that we're gonna bounce back and do really good this year. I liked a lot of what we saw anyway. There endeth the soapbox. Let's see what the old chat's saying. Let's see what that chat's saying today. Here we go. What's going on out here, folks, eh? Yasari, hang on. Well, Yasari's the voice of reason. I'll start with him, but he wasn't at the top. But I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on, I've got to click another thing as well. There we go. Get that off the screen. Right. Yasarian, I imagine Ange's quiet frustration in the press conference equals an absolute bollocking of the team in the dressing room. Yeah. Stop fucking around in front of the goal. Stick it in the net. But to say everything's catastrophic and nothing's changed. I mean, nothing's changed. Have you seen the personnel turnover we've had? It's crazy, man. Crazy. The Outlaw. Hello, man. Been avoiding the toxic meltdown. Oh, that's what gets... I don't know, man. I've got a very different idea of what I want from my entertainment to other people. I do my channel. I do it. The only way I can do is, what would I want to watch? You know, that's about all I can do. And when I want to watch things on, you know, on telly, it's usually to wind down a bit. Now and then I like to have my thoughts provoked. But generally, I just like to kick back and not bugger around, you know, have a musical cigarette or whatever, a little snifter, not be wound up. Where's our clean sheets? Oh, we've only, if you looked at like, this is the one I heard. If you look at the last half of this last season and a bit of this season, and you stuck those two imaginary league tables together, we'd be in the bottom half. Well, that's not how football works. You can't just make up competitions that don't exist. Well, you can do what you want, but it makes no sense. It is nonsense. So yeah, I'm just here for the shits and giggles, Outlaw. Really, you know. Mark N. I mean, it is frustrating a bit, you know, and I just want to, you know, I want to see what other people are thinking about the game and all, and it's people just go fucking overboard. I hear bullshit like Son went missing. This is such a cliche. I'm fed up with hearing about Son. You know, my brain starts thinking a bit, you know, when I hear the same things like Romero's hot-headed, Son goes invisible. You know, it's all out there, folks. I thought Son did all right. Had some nice link-up play with Udogie and Madison. Looked all right to me, but what do I know, man? What do I know? Mark N. Hello, man. Morning, my friend. How are you? I'm all right, man. I'm pretty good. Now, let's have a look at what Yasarian opened up with. I sort of jumped the gun there. Sorry, man. Yasarian afternoon, Paul and Hippies. I predict several instances of the quickening on the channel this season. There might be one or two, man. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. it doesn't matter if people disagree with me. It's how you do it, you know. And like, there's a couple of regulars in here that are very pessimistic compared to me, but I don't know, man. What do you do? It's only football. It is only football. It means everything in life, but it also means nothing, and that's what tickles me about it. It's absurd. There can be only one, though. There should have been only one Highlander film. That was one of the few times I left the cinema angry, was Highlander 2. It was like, what the fuck have I just spent my money on? Mark in. I agree with your video earlier. Everyone has gone mad. It was the first game. Yeah. Well, have a look at Jacob's rant. He clipped it out and uploaded it separately. So, yeah. And he had stats. I didn't see all of it, but I thought what he was saying made sense to me. Everyone has gone mad. It's the first game. Well, no, you see, the way they're looking at it is that this is the, you know, when you draw an arbitrary line in the sand somewhere last year, probably, I'm guessing, after our first 10 games unbeaten, you know, you plop your line in there and then you say, we've been shit ever since. It's a new season. It don't work like that. Yeah, we should have won. Yeah, could have, should have, would have. It would have been nice. But, hey, it wasn't like we were arse and Leicester City beat us off the park. It was frustrating because we had chances and we were up there because of Ange's tactics getting us up there. We just didn't do it. I mean, we should have been 3 or 4-0 up by half-time, but we weren't. But it was the way we were playing that was getting us up there. You know, so we just got to get that little last bit right, the hardest bit in football, the scoring the goals bit, and God, we're going to be off the chain. Off the chain. Celebrations everywhere, man. Similar happened first game last season. Yeah, Brentford, wasn't it? Brentford. We drew with Brentford. Oh, here we go. What's this? This looks like it's been highlighted. It's been, oh, whoa, look at this. Bloody hell, man. Very generous super chat. I can't be bought. I can a bit. Can't be. Remember. Urbano Valdez. So happy Premier League football is back. Yes, me too, man. It's a nice distraction, isn't it? It's something, I don't know, to whet your appetite. Usually it's, for me, it's Premier League football or Formula One. I haven't really been paying much attention to Formula One at the moment, I must admit. But yeah, we're back, man. We're back, Urbano. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that super chat. Chris J's in Kuma. We played well, but we were not so good in the final third. Final 10th, maybe. But, see, the thing I liked was I thought that Solanke did all right, actually. I thought he was pretty good. So it's just meshing that together. It wasn't like, you know, last year where our final third was rubbish because, you know, they get it down to the byline and hoof it into the crowd or, you know, bugger it up and all that sort of stuff, or, you know, miss from 2 yards out. Solanke had a good couple of chances, got them on target. Keeper was equal to it though. But I think with that man in there, I think with Solanke in there, I think we're gonna get a lot more goals. I've predicted 100, only 99 to go this year, so we'll see. Urbano Valdez should have been a win. Yeah, I know, man. Disappointing, but hey, at least we weren't shit, like people are saying. And I don't know what their answer is. Their answer is what, to sack Ange? For what? For what? So what I'm hearing is it's his tactics are naive. That's why we're not doing very well. We were the 5th best club in the country last year in his first season. You know, what do you want some mysterious manager to be better than Klopp and Pep were? Because it took them a while to get going. This is year 2 for Ange, you know, and I think for year 1 was all right. Oh boy, man. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Chris Ryrell. Gray will start versus Everton. You think so? It's a possibility, isn't it? I think Ange was playing, you know, the first team incumbents, giving them a bit of respect. Who was I thinking might be replaced? I I thought Maddison might be, but Maddison had quite a good game, didn't he? Bergwijn has to toughen up a little bit. I'm sure he will, though. I'm sure he will. I like Gray, though. I like the look of him. 100% Paul. 100% of something. I don't know quite what it was. Maybe Fred Dinage will find it out for us. Gray should have played, says Urbano. I know it's soon, but come on. Ah, well. See, here's the thing. Everyone's got a different opinion, but it's up to Ange to make the choice. But I do like the look of Gray. I think he's a good player. Edward Y of Oz. Solanke will come good. Of course he will. He hasn't even gone bad yet. I thought he had a good game. Good game. He was a pain in the arse. Part of him being in a pain in the arse meant that Pedro Porro got a goal. So, you know, I think it's good. I think it's all good, man. Urbano Valdez. Some act like it's the middle of the season, like calm down. Yeah, I don't know. Some people act that it's like, I don't know. It reminds me of the weather forecast in Sydney. It's probably, I don't know where people are in the world, but, you know, the news used to just be some bloke in a grey jacket, just being really boring. And the weather was, you know, someone in front of a map, some middle-aged dude. Now it's all like, we're going to scare the shit out of you. Instead of it being a rain shower, we're going to call it a rain bomb. Or it's a bit nippy today, but we can't just say it's a bit cold. We're going to call it an Arctic blast. That's what we're going to do. Where's the button? Let's give it some sonority.
Rain bomb. Arctic blast.
It's just like a couple of degrees cooler. Arctic's wrong side, wrong hemisphere as well. So yeah, it's just what there's too much in the world that's getting us to, you know, I don't know, give us a shot of methamphetamine. Like, it's weird, isn't it? Everything in the world, everything's so dramatic. It's like, fucking hell, man. Just chill out. Peter Slager, I love your optimism and positivity. But can you stop your 4, 5, 6-0 predictions? We always fuck up. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not. There's no causality or correlate. Well, maybe there's a correlation. No, I'm going to keep going. Everton, all right, it's going to be 7-0. There you go. It's not one of the scores you picked there. 7-0. That's it. You've locked it in now, Peter. 7-0. Boxing Kangaroo. Hello, man. Great to listen to you, Paul. Thank you very much, man. I'm a bit over other channels, brother. I'm a bit over, like, the internet in general, man. Breeding toxicity. Thank God you keep it simple and sane. And it is just, it's so loud, isn't it? Because what did I hear at the ground? At the King Power Stadium? I heard loads of people singing Ange Postecoglou's name for one thing. You know what I mean? Just, the internet, man. Tim Berners-Lee. You can go up to Tim Berners-Lee, you know, in like 19, I don't know, let's say 75, before he invented the World Wide Web. Say, Tim, this is the way it's going to turn out, mate. You sure you want to, you know, do that bit of... Nah, I'm out of here. You know, I'll just go and write Pong instead. Caption Grandma, g'day, man. Member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Super chats and memberships are available. G'day, Paul. G'day, man. Enjoyed the performance? Did you? Call yourself a fan? You enjoyed that? We drew. We didn't lose. We didn't win. You can't enjoy that. It's fans like you that make us so shit. Fans like you, Caption Grandma. I mean, we haven't won a trophy in, 5 million years. Yeah, I thought it was all right as well, despite the result, yeah. This season, I feel the Spurs will creep up from behind, steal the title. I was hoping for the win this weekend by 4-0, so we go to the top and just stay there. But, you know, you're right. You're right. We are going to have to come from behind. Whether that will work out or not, who knows, man. Be nice. Come on, you Spurs. Oh, God, that's a good name. Odd is the king of White Lane. Oddle, 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 oddle. Don't let me down with a shitty comment. As I dribble. As you get old, well, as I've gotten older, I just dribble a bit more. Like, you know, I take a drink out of a mug and I dribble. Don't know, man. Put me out the pasture. All right, Hod God. Solanke would have probably scored if he had pre-season under his belt with Spurs. Hey, that's probably not bad. I'd give that a fair shout. He hasn't worked with these players before, has he? Have to question why did it take so long to sign him? Yeah, I mean, that was the frustrating thing about it. Who knows? Who knows, man? Were they dicking around? I don't know. Arsenal haven't signed a striker yet, though, have they? They need a striker. I think it's a good point. Like, I think Solanke did well. And, yeah, I think he would have scored with a pre-season under his belt. He looked good, though, didn't he? He didn't look... I thought he looked quite the right amount of confident, quite strong in the box. Gave us a bit of an option, a man to aim at. So it was all right. All right, thanks, Hod God. You lived up to your name. Wearing the old Admiral shirt there. Peter Slager, g'day, man. Bit surprised you follow Formula One. Yeah. I'm from when I was a kid. I dip in and out of it. Very hippie-ish. Not very hippie-ish. Well, probably is a bit more than you think. Then again, all them fumes probably get you psychedelic. Peace and love, bruv. Oh, look, if you're going to burn fossil fuels, you might as well have fun with it, eh? Race cars around a track. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Sydney moo! Moo! 100%, Paul. Another 100%. I need a 100% button or something. What bitching and moaning is horrible. Oh, it's horrible, eh? Small but vocal group of whiners, yeah. Does every football club have them? Fucking hell, man. You know, and like Jacob was saying this, we speak facts. It's like, no, you're speaking an opinion. It's like as soon as I hear someone say that, not just in a football world, my facts, odds on they're talking bollocks. You know, they're just cherry picking, aren't they? Cherry picking. Anyone can cherry pick pick a stat out of their ass. I did one actually when I did this. When I got this. I had to do a statistical paper on migration and stuff like that. So I picked something really, really stupid, but the statistics backed it up. So I got a high distinction. But it was bollocks. But the stats said it wasn't, but it was bollocks. Chris, YRL, hello, man. Johnson should be dropped for Odebear. Well, maybe that's on the cards. I like to think there's still a player in Johnson. I think I'm the only one now. I think the people's patience is running out a bit, isn't it? Hey, I'd like Odebear or Mikey Moore. You know, we've got options, so it's not like we're stuck with only Brendan Johnson and nothing else. We have got a few other people we can slot in. It's not like, you know, we have to play Dyer and Davies at centre-back because we've got no one else. You know, we're in a better shape. We're not the finished article yet. We might sneak in and win the league this year and maybe 4 trophies. Oh, my God, I can't imagine if we get knocked out of the first round of the Carabao Cup. But, you know, when I grew up, no, pretty much I'm generalising, but none of my friends or people at school gave a flying fuck about the League Cup. No one gives a shit about the League Cup. It's the thing that Luton wins, isn't it? I mean, we did win it twice in the early 70s, but there was a sandwich of a UEFA Cup in there as well. So, you know, here we go. Sydney Moo, 73% possession. Ain't bad, eh? Ain't bad. Oh, technically naive, and we had 73% possession. Bloody hell. 10 shots on goal, yeah, 22 touches in the box. Too many touches. If I pick one thing, it'd be too many touches inside the box. That's where I think we sort of overcomplicated it a bit. But, I mean, that's just a little tweak. That's not like, we need, we need 50 new players. It's like, no, we just fine-tune a little bit. When they become aware of where each other hangs out, I think we're going to be good. Hello, Uncle Paulie. He's Derek. He always comes in. He always comments on every video. I guess it's always friendly UFOs when he's here. It's always friendly. Friendly, unless they, sometimes they hunt in packs, Oh, hang on, this one isn't friendly. I'm going to get this one. Hang on. Fire! Earth 1, aliens 0. There we go. Mark in. The last 15 minutes, they had everyone in the box defending, yes. Yeah, Big Dom, I think that was his first game in month we played really well. Yeah, see? All right, okay, it's not just me that thought, hey, it was a pretty good performance. Just didn't score. Urbano Valdez, I'm out here in Austin, Texas. I've been to Texas, not been to Austin. Been to Sonora or Sonoma, San Antonio, Houston. Yeah, I sort of hugged the border a bit. Yeehaw! It's fun place. I'm going 4-0 versus Everton. That's it. 4-0. That's the way we're going to do it round here. Di Monto Alto. It's a good name. Boxing Kangaroo, here we go. Have to laugh at other YouTubers claiming new assistant coach Nick Montgomery is a nobody. I haven't, God, man, I haven't even gone down that rabbit hole. Is that? So I took that as a positive. That Ange is getting the people in he wants, so the club's listening to him. Yeah. What a moron am I, eh? Montgomery is nobody. He got sacked by Hibernian. They have no idea just how good he was with Central Coast Mariners winning the league. Well, we'll find out. Man. I like to see some people's results who reckon they're like football coaches. Do they win every game? Speaking of which, I have to do my nepotism begins at home thing, because Balmain women are in the final next week. They won their semi-final against pretty much unbeaten St Barnabas, but they were beaten by Balmain 2-1. So I'm looking forward to that. Urbano, real talk. Yeah, man, real talk. Let's go wicked, not whack. What's he going to say here? Solanke would have got some game time beforehand. He would have produced. I think that's entirely possible. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll never know, but he looked good. Looked good to me. Urbano Valdez, I'm hoping for a top 4 finish. What? What do you mean top 4? What's all this top 4 shit? Want to win. Number 1. Numero uno. If you hope, hey, it'd be fun. It'd show progression, but I want to win it. I want to finish as high up as we possibly can, and that's number 1. But we'll see how we go, eh? Loads of people watching. Nice to see you, everyone. Michael Langley. Hi, Paul and all. Hi, Michael Langley. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if they're illegal. I don't know if a court of law has made up laws about UFOs yet, mate. So we'll find out. Urbano Valdez. At least they listen to him. Other clubs don't care about what their manager wants. Good point. I mean, it's getting more and more ridiculous, isn't it? You've got, you've got Brighton
and Hove Albion, which is just run by a computer.
You've got Todd Bowley.
That runs Chelsea these days. Nothing gets past my eye.
I mean, it's so unfulfilling as well. If like you're a football You know, to be a manager or a coach, you've got to be a football nutcase, haven't you? You know, so into it. And then you get to a club and they just don't let you do the football stuff. It's sort of the same, the thought that's just crossed my mind is kind of similar to what's happened in a lot of the arts and other entertainment, you know, where you look at big blockbuster movies, the creative people don't make the decisions. It's the executives, the wealthy people that have got not a single cell of creativity in their bodies at all. Yet they call the shots on what gets greenlit and made and changes to scripts and all that. Same thing has happened in football. Taking football away from, it's been taken away from the fans. It's been taken away from the experts. People that just know football. They know it inside out by some bean counter twat. Bean counter twat that doesn't know a shitting thing. Caption Grandma, getting into the nitty gritty. All right, man. Let's get into, all right, let's be having it, eh? Hang on. I've got a burp coming. Hang on. Maybe I haven't. All right, maybe I haven't. Getting to the nitty gritty, the meat and potatoes, if you will. Happy to see Madders run himself into the ground. Yeah, I thought Maddison had a good game. It's nice to see. Now that we have Bergval, do you think that might be the difference, eh? Might be just putting a bit of a Roman candle up Madders' jacksie. Could be, couldn't it? But methinks, oh, we've gone all Timothy Claypole now. Methinks he favours the left side too much. Oh, Kulu instead of Johnson gives more balance. I like Johnson, but I think, you know, I get it. I like to see Mikey Moore or Odebear up there on the right-hand side. That'd be fun. But hey, we got options. Championship mentality. That's it. Hasn't got us very far, man. You know, I've been saying that since, I say 78 because I started supporting Spurs in 76, but we got relegated straight away. So I've only been able to say championship, we're going to be number one since 78. It's not worked out yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Redback Spider, doom and gloom is easy. Yeah, it's so easy. Oh, God, it's just... I find it a bit depressing, you know, that... I don't know. Anyone can provide entertainment now, and it just seems to be we gravitate to what's not very nice in the world, the darkness, instead of just kicking back, having a little slurp, and having a bit of fun. Happy is hard work. Oh, see, okay, right. See, I think happy's easier. Depends who you are, though. That's why it's worth the effort. Oh, yeah. I think being happy, peace and love is much easier than hate and anger, I think. But, you know, we're all human beings, eh? We're all flawed. We're all dopey. Sleepy Mocker, don't let me pretend I'm any sort of moral high ground on anything, by the way. Sleepy Mocker, good morning. Let the screaming cell everyone begin. Okay. Other Boxing Kangaroo says other YouTubers need to realise Ange isn't the scout. He's given a list of players that Levy is happy to fund and Ange has to pick from that list. I'm over all the crap that it's all Ange's fault. It's not, well, look, yeah, I know, it's not Ange's fault. And I'm quite happy to say that he does the buying and selling because I think it's been kind of okay. No manager gets every player right. I mean, this is the thing. It's crazy. But I think some of them would be like, oh, Ange, we can get Timo Werner. Yeah, all right then. Yeah, got anyone else? No. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? The days of football managers making that sort of decision seems to be a thing of the past, though, doesn't it? And I think that's to the detriment of football. I really do. I think the manager's the manager. The manager's the manager. It's not rocket science. Here we go. Hot God's back in. Boy, I'd like to see the youngsters given a chance this season. Yeah, I think they will be, man. Not just Greyberg. Oh, yeah. Lots of more. Divine, I think maybe Divine might be going off on loan, is he? Maybe, I don't know. Let's blood them in like Pep does. If they're good enough, they're young enough. Yeah. Well, it really looks like Moore's going to feature a bit, doesn't it? Because especially since we've sold Oliver Skip, so we need another young apprentice into the side. But yeah, if they're good enough, they get them in. If they're not good enough, though, that's the thing. Then you can't play them. But I think Mikey Moore for sure is. Darren D, do you think the lack of clean sheets will be an issue? No, I could not give a flying fuck about clean sheets. Who gives a shit if you win 4-1 or 3-0? Who gives a billy bollocks? Does Manchester City keep clean sheets all the time? No. Arsenal, Liverpool, no. It just seems to be something that's pointed. I don't give a fuck about clean sheets. Could not give a shit at all. If we win every game 5-4, we're Premier League champions with a goal difference of plus 38. So no, I don't. What might be an issue is there's not, we've got to score goals. That's the thing. We've got to score goals. Saw a stat saying, but it's only been 3 in the last whatever matches. Who gives a fuck? What? Do you get a cup at the end of that for least clean sheets? Did they, part of the 115 charges laid at Man City, the cheating bastards' feet, is one of the charges you didn't get enough clean sheets this year? No, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Couldn't give a fuck about them. Couldn't give a fuck. If we concede 3 goals every game till the end of the year, that's fine by me, so long as we score 4 or more in each game. We win! We win! And what an exciting time we'd have as well. What a goal festival. The most exciting thing about football, scoring goals. Couldn't give a fuck about clean sheets. Really couldn't. Do 122420. Paul, I'm so sick of our toxic fans. There's nothing positive to say about Ange. Just come here. Come here. Just don't worry about it. There'll be places you can go, man. Urbano Valdez. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have I got any... look, it's not Texas music. Well, it's sort of not far. I mean, it's sort of only that far, isn't it? I've been there. I've been to El Paso. Hell yeah. Doesn't matter how long it takes. We'll get there, boss. Always hopeful. That's it, man. It's fiesta time. Here we go. Craps and Grandma. Apparently Chelsea FC. Flipping chaos. I'm having a garage sale. Do you fancy signing any of their leftovers? No. Unless it's Conor Gallagher, maybe. I don't know. No. Who gives a shit? Chelsea. 40 minutes late. It's all right. You got here. It's 1:35 there in Canada, man. No wonder. No wonder. God, you've done well to get here at all, man. Mark N. Moore scored and 2 assists last night against Bristol Rovers. Also, that was their... What? Hang on. Moore, what? Is he playing in the Sprogs? Is this what you're saying? Also, that was our defence first whole game together. Yeah, I know. Hey, man, that's a good point. I've forgotten about that, man. Where is it? It's the first time I played together. I thought they did well. Olsen 862000 is a United fan. All right, okay. Love your mentality. Oh, he's buttering me up. Buttering me up before he says something like no trophies or something. Makes me believe we get on top again before Spursy. Oh, no. I mean, my mentality does not stretch as far as Ten Hag, the fraud, and all the players out of control that you've got up there. But, oh, you know, you got to love your team, ain't you? Got to love your team. Piers Barrow, not this clean sheet. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, does it? It does not matter. Clean sheet. You don't get points for clean sheets. Darren D, in my opinion, aren't all successful teams built on a solid defence? Yes, I think that's fair enough comment. Doesn't mean clean sheets, though, does it? Means good enough. Good enough to let less goals in than your gun-ho guns up the front get. I think our defence is great. What's wrong with our defence? Better than 3 years ago. Fuck me. Sandeep Patel, I care about clean sheets. Why? What trophy do you get for clean sheets? I wouldn't want to sleep on dirty... Oh, okay. I wouldn't want to sleep on dirty ones. All right. Yeah, I ran into that one. Full steam. Got my eyes on you now, Sandeep. Urbano Valdez. City need to be charged already. Yeah, I know, it's dragging on, eh? It's been a long time coming, if I'm being honest. No, it's ridiculous. But it's coming in. It's coming in. I think, was it September? Or I think that's when the hearing is. I reckon they're going to get a decision by the end of the year, and I don't know what's going to happen after that. Appreciate the music. Yeah, a bit of mariachi. I don't know, it's not quite mariachi, was it? It's in that, it's the YouTube I won't get sued library. It's the best I can get, man. RBLE, really disappointing lack of execution in the second half. Happens at the time last season, but at least it's early in the new season. Someone will overreact. React from the criticism. Yeah, the second half was weird, wasn't it? Second half was weird. I think we just got tired. We got tired, and I think when the subs came on, they gave it a go. Effort. When it comes down to effort, yeah, we were doing a bit of walking towards the end of the first half, and there was a bit in that in the second half. That's always the red flag when you're playing slowly. You know what I mean? But hey, it's the first game. Middle of the table, 2 points off the top. We'll be fine. Bradley Pride. No, you need to attack. Can't win scoring 0. That's right. Darren D, yes, you do get points for clean sheets. What? No, you don't. No, you don't. You get. I don't know if you're new to this football lark, man. You get 3 points for winning a game. You get 1 point for drawing a game, and 0 point for losing a game. Clean sheets is not a factor in any of that. Love the morning vibes though. Is this on every morning? Nah, man. It's whenever I feel like doing it. Sometimes I got home from work today. I felt like doing a stream. Sometimes when I get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, I do a stream. Then I don't schedule them. So the only way to that's a good tip. Thanks, Darren. Gives me a cheap excuse to give a plug. Is to click like and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm going live. If you really want, if you're really desperate not to miss me, then that's the only way to do it. There you go. Hey, yes, we're still undefeated. Undefeated. It's what we want. Undefeated! Champions of 1961, Tottenham Hotspur. We were defeated, but we're undefeated this year. Doing all right. I know, the old... Hey, you're all pretty chill in here. So I just don't like going on the internet and seeing this shit. You know what I mean? It's not what football's about to me, you know. Yes, I appreciate you, Paul. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate your super chat. Project EXT. That sounds pretty cool. What's the what's that about, man? Same as last season, draw with Brentford 2-2, but we went 10 games undefeated. Hey, you know, we just start knocking them up, don't we? Knocking them up. Big up, Earth people. Future Music's in. Future Music not a mod. Oh, he's a mod. There you go. You can put your link in, of course. Big up, Earth people. Big up, Future Music. Nice to have you here, son. Project EXT. And a bit of the same. Romero had a concussion. Oh, that's right. Whoa. That's true, eh? Ange whipped him off lickety-split when he saw that. It's better. Yeah, but I didn't even see what happened with Bentancur because they sort of hid it. They didn't show it much. I don't know how he got clattered on the head, but he was sitting up afterwards, so yeah, that's a good thing. Come on, you Spurs, says Project X2. There we go. There we go. Another super chat. Thank you very much, man. Adrian Chair. Ange slumped over when Richie missed sums up. Yeah, I know, man. Sums it all up, doesn't it? He's doing a bit of slumping. I mean, what can the guy do? What can he do? He's given them the tools to get up in their box, and they're not scoring enough. Ange is not evil. Ange is getting them in the bloody box, isn't he? Or isn't he? Maybe he's not. Maybe they... fucking hell. Hard believe it was good to see you Doggy back as well. Yeah, it was good. It was good. He had a good game. I think pretty much everyone had a good game. Pierce Barrow, Spurs will buy another player if Paul buys another cable. I don't know if I need another one, mate. I could do with one for my bass guitar. But you see, my next cab off the rank is a synthesizer, which is going to take me a while. But that's what I'm saving for at the moment. Urbano Valdez, the second half for something else, mate. Yeah, it was a bit bored. Yeah, we went off it a bit, but, well, you know. Bradley Pride, there are more possibilities and positives. It sounds like this is going to be a deep one, isn't it? Then there are negatives at Tottenham. Oh, absolutely, for sure. Oh, yeah, no, it's a lot simpler than I thought. But yeah, I think so as well. Give the team a chance to show everyone what they can do. One game doesn't make a season. Well, it does if you lump it in with the last half of the last season, which is what people are doing, which is stupid. It is. That is stupid. Because that means nothing. Bonavolters. Didn't see what happened to her, but I know he got injured. Yeah, but he seems to be all right. There we go. There's Future Music. All your drum and bass needs. Get over there and give him a sub. Look, I like the music. I wouldn't keep asking him to put his link in if I didn't like the music. I'd just gloss over it politely. Still doing... Yeah. Anyway, on to Barney. But no, I think he's good. So get over there and give him a sub and listen to it. I'm going to listen to it later, actually. Barney! Better looking on low block, yes. Hey, yes. Which is a better way of putting what I was saying in earlier in videos and God knows what. Having Solanke in there. So you saw it as well, Barney, eh? It wasn't like we ran out of ideas. But I mean, you know, we still didn't score, I know, but it was for different reasons, I reckon, wasn't it? You know, we were in and around the box, just getting a little bit too complicated with it. But we were getting into that defence, weren't we? So simple, man. So simple. Project XT, we had... Oh, here we go. Let's wind back the clock here. We had Hill, Højbjerg, Dyer, and no forwards to look for for subs. Now we have Dragashin, Archie, Berival, Odebear and Richie. It's not bad, is it? Look, whether it's going to be enough to win riches and trinkets and baubles, I don't know. But it's better than we have been for a long time. Pierce Barrow, do you play a Rickenbacker? No, I play a Fender. Can I get the headstock in? Fender. Oh, you can see the dust, isn't it? That's how you maintain an instrument. Hang on. Oh, it's a bit clicky on it. Maybe that's the lead I need, Pierce Barrow. Different lead for my bass. Bit of hum there, bit of 60 hertz hum, but that's all right. Whew. Tell you what, it's been hot in Sydney today. The sun's gone down now, though. Barno Valdez, I'm saying, lol, the chances were there, but we lack finishing. Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair enough. Another game, we could have got them. Martin Presai, oh, here we go. All right. Come on, Martin, you can be positive. You were going for the quad earlier. Don't let one draw, not even a defeat, just one draw ruin your mojo. Let's see. What has Marpin got tonight? Don't have any confidence bragging on my chest, assuring as Spurs win at home against Everton. It feels we will still ride on dangerous water. We might tie or even lose anything by the looks of it. Don't watch it then. I mean, what do you... Project Thieves EXT. Arsenal lost like a couple of their opening games and was like in relegation zone during 2 seasons ago. Yeah, I remember that. Got into a title race in the end, isn't it? Yep. That's what happens. Nice bass. Yeah, it is a nice one. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. It's a Fender Rascal, it's called. Pierce Barrow. Free concert too. Oh, well, you know. Is it though? Is it? Are you just gonna let me play for no money? Like, what's his name? Barno gave me a good super chat, so it's always here. It's always here. Hotspur Hippie has it all. No, Jacko Pistorius. You're talking about busy bass players, man. Busy bass players. You know, who wants to be... Where's the groove in, like, you know... There's no groove there, is there? You know? What you want is a bit of, like, you know, Donald Duck Dunn. Hang on, what was it? I'm trying to think. How's it go? Not. Oh, that shit. It's a bass guitar. It's not a guitar. Whoops. Turn the fader down before I slap it against the wall. I have the same vintage dust on my guitar. That's it. What was it? There was a bass guitarist. Was it James Jameson said the gunk is in the funk is in the gunk, because you're supposed to clean strings and all that. The gunk is in the funk, but I use flat wound strings, so I don't need to clean them. Matt and Oz just relieved that Vardy muffed his second good chance. That would have been hard to stomach. I don't give a shit. I saw his little one. I've got whatever. Yeah, we've got 2, so don't matter, does it? Project DXC. Defence just had like 2 weeks together again under new coaching too. Yeah, see? Solanke as well. See? Ah, man. We should go back to Celtic for Matt O'Reilly. I think that sort of ship has sailed, isn't it? Brighton is GG for it. We should get him. Don't bank on Brighton. They're going to be worse this year than last year. They're getting worse and worse. Yeah, an encore, man. You know, just yes, that's it. It's rock and roll. Rock and roll. His homegrown after his Fulham days. Look, now here's the thing. So I was going to go a couple of minutes longer. I really got to go to the loo. So instead of just ducking off to the loo and coming back for another 5 minutes, I think I'll just call it quits there, man. Can't beat low frequency bass in the morning. That's it. That's it. That'll get you regular. Bit of that. Nice and regular. Don't need prunes when you got that vibrating through your bowel. Well, folks, hey, what a wonderful stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks to everyone that's commented. Thank you. Urbano Valdez, I know it was. Urbano Valdez and Adrian Chia for the super chats. Thank you very much, folks. If you've watched this, not watched it, if you've watched it afterwards, hey, thanks. Or if you've listened to it on your, oh, hang on, hang on, there's another one. Bloody hell, he's double dipping. Urbano Valdez, bloody hell, man. Thank you very much. Cool. I'll give you an open A string for that one. There we go. Thank you very much, man. Snuck in there. If you're watching, if you listen to it on podcast, your favourite podcast player afterwards, I hope you've had a bit of fun. I hope it's distracted you away from, yeah, I know, 2024. There's more in 24. It's just bloody more, isn't there? More everything. But you can blot it out a little bit. Just like I say, if you've clicked like and subscribe, hey, that's pretty cool as well. If you haven't, I get it. I can't be asked either. Till next time, folks. Till next time, I will just say peace and love. Peace and love. And don't forget why I'm on the internet anyway. It's come on, Spurs. Engage.